You ever look back and think like, oh, I remember this show. I remember this show too. And then you look back and you see they only got 2 seasons, and you're like, what? Bro, it's like, and it's not even like those long 2 seasons. It'd be like a quick 2 seasons, but you have vivid memory of this show, watching it all the time, looking at it, but it only went on for 2 seasons. And some shows get like double. So today we're gonna look at some shows where it's like, whoa, you only got 2 seasons. That I feel like, to me, some of y'all might not even know about some of these shows. But to me, I feel like should have more seasons. So make sure you like and sub up if you agree with me. Like and sub up if you don't agree with me. And we're gonna get started with this, man, because I feel like some of these shows could have had another season for real. Like, why'd they stop? You know what I mean? It's crazy. First one we got is the Looney Tunes Show. I don't care what nobody says. I will say this every time I come up and talk about something like this with the Looney Tunes Show. I don't care if you were born in the 30s, 40s, and 50s and you're watching this video and you think that's the best version of Looney Tunes. This is the best version of the Looney Tunes series like ever. I haven't really watched the other one. I did watch Tiny Toons at University a little bit. Is that what it's called? It was alright. But it ain't better than this. The Looney Tunes Show was goated. I remember watching it back then. My memory's trash, so I can watch this every few years and I remember a lot from it. I watched it like 2 years ago, a year ago, I think, also, and it was still great. Bro, this version, and it's crazy because it only has 2 seasons. Even though I say my memory's bad, I still remember vividly watching this back then. And I remember wanting it to come on every week, and then I think it just ended out of nowhere. That's what I mean. Some of these shows be having like GOAT runs, and then they end out of nowhere. Now I understand if you end on a story, but even then, the Looney Tunes show, it doesn't need to it didn't need to end. Like there's so many versions of Looney Tunes that have more than 2 seasons, but for some reason the best iteration, I'm not smart, y'all. The best iteration of it was freaking the Looney Tunes show, and it only had 2 seasons. It blew my mind when I saw that. I was like, 2 seasons. It must I don't even think they were that long either. So it's like it's just like this show definitely like for up or down. This deserves another extra season or two, man. You could have fleshed this out, especially because you didn't end it. I think it ended with Bugs trying to reveal himself as a superhero, but lying to Daffy, bro. You could have kept this going. It's Looney Tunes. It's like on the same level as Tom and Jerry when it comes to like you could do whatever you want with Tom and Jerry because it's Tom and Jerry as long as the cat biting them out. I felt like Looney Tunes show you could have kept like doing different scenarios and different stories and all that. You didn't have to do you didn't have to end it pretty much. Like that's what I mean like with this little like series that didn't have to end. I'm not gonna lie, one of them ended really well, but we'll see, man. Let me know if you agree with this or not. Man, I was waiting to get to this one. Some of y'all may not know about this, and not because it's old. It came out like, what, 2010, 2011, around there, but we got Kick Buttowski, man. Oh my God. Kick Buttowski was, like, y'all gotta understand, there are very, 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 very few shows where I actually, in real life, will repeat what the character says. Like, Ben 10 is one of them. Oh, man. Like, I used to say that. Lightning from Total Drama, the smile on my face if y'all can see it, bro. Lightning was bro. I'll go on a whole rant about Lightning. Shazam, Lightning, strike that man, Lightning. And Kick Buttowski was the third one. Like biscuits was his line, and all biscuits and all that. Like he was just like I had a friend back in the day. We used to watch this show too. Like, bro, Kick Buttowski deserved more than 2 seasons. The fact that it was on for 2 seasons, I must have been watching reruns when I was younger. I swear this was longer, bro. This show. I don't know what it is about whoever made this show deserves a raise, even though it came out like 10, 15 years ago. Kick Buttowski's Suburban Daredevil was a very good show to me. Like, I don't know what it was. It just captivated me when I was younger. And a lot of these shows are really what captivated me when I was younger. And going back and look at them within the last 2 years, Kick Buttowski still got it. I looked at Kick Buttowski like 6 months ago. Like 6 months ago, I think I rewatched most of it. And it still held up, bro. Kick Buttowski is so goated. I don't know what it was about this small man right here. Small kid man right here, bro. But it got me going, and not like that. But it just, I don't know what it was. And it definitely could have went more than 2 seasons. I don't care what nobody says. Bro, like, again, I think it just ended without an ending conclusion. Bro, I don't understand how it just ended like that with what? I'm not editing that out. Without a conclusion. Like, they could shows that don't have a story, bro. When they end after 2 seasons, it makes my blood boil sometimes. Not really, but kind of. So I don't know. Does anybody remember Kick Buttowski? Did I just yap for 2 minutes about a show nobody know about? Let me know. Please tell me there's people out there. Next, we got The Emperor's New School. Now I know most people watching this probably know about Emperor's New Groove, like that movie. Well, maybe not. I don't know. That movie came out when I was like 2 or 3. What, it came out 04, 03, something around there. And then Kronk's New Groove. Bro, I think Kronk was more well received, low key, because Kronk is just hilarious, low key. But we got the Emperor's New School. I think this series came out a few years after, it had to be after the movie, and it was basically, I think, the events after the movie, and then he ended up having to get a school. I actually watched it last year, like fully, because I didn't even know it existed. Well, I knew it existed, but I was always looking for it, and then I ended up finding it. I think it was on like Disney Plus, and I went through and watched the whole thing, like pretty much. I think I missed a few episodes, but it was actually pretty good. It wasn't bad. And then I found out it had 2 seasons. Now this one concluded with him graduating, but I don't think they did something after that. That's crazy. Did y'all see that? But like, I don't think it did nothing after that. Was this the last time they even did something with this like series, show, movie? It was. I don't know why they stopped. It was pretty popular back then. Cusco, Cuzzo. That was the theme song. Did I spell that right? He's actually pretty funny. Like, he was like that arrogant good guy, and a lot of these shows are missing that. Like, he's funny. It's like he's the good guy, but he doesn't know what he's doing. But he does know what he's doing. But he's arrogant. And like, I feel like he turned that up in the movie as well. I don't know. Do y'all think this show should have had another season? Because it did end with him graduating, but they could have kept moving forward like, hey, I'm the emperor now. They could have did more with Cusco. I basically made this whole entry just to say, bring back Cusco, man. He was actually hilarious, man. Cusco, K-U-Z-Z-Z, and Kronk, too. Kronk, I forgot his voice actor. He sounded really familiar. But Kronk, he was funny, too. I think Kronk and the Emperor New Groove, Kronk was the first. Well, I think people like Kronk more. I don't know. Did y'all like Kronk or Emperor or Cusco more? I think Cusco was funny. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Am I tripping with this entry? Let me know. Now we got Gravity Falls, bro. This when I saw this was like this video. This part right here is probably the whole thing that kicked off this whole video. Cause I was like, bro, Gravity Falls was 2 seasons. There's no way they packed in all of that into 2 seasons. I think it was 2 long seasons, maybe. There's no way. Cause you know how impactful Gravity Falls was to like a lot of people. Like, what, this came out like 2012 to like 2014, whatever the case is, where like cartoons were still popping and all that, but like this just came out of nowhere, left field, right hook, boom to the jaw. Like, bro, and I looked at that, I was like, 2 seasons, and I saw somewhere that the creator had a end goal for it. It did have an end goal. That's good for him. He was, because a lot of shows don't get their end goal and end story. They get cut off. So I was happy he was able to get his end goal. But you couldn't add in the extra. I thought it was broken up into season 1, season 2, and then season 3 is when the Weird McGinnon started and all that. I thought it was, or right before that, or whatever period. I didn't know it was like 2 different seasons. You know what I mean? And Gravity Falls, out of all the ones in this list, deserves to have another season. They could come back. Somebody needs to recreate it, buy the rights from Mr. Alex. I think that's the creator's name. Buy the rights from him. Make an older version of it. Like, or he could come back if he wants to make an older version of it. But he seemed like he's content on like ending the series like that. But it's just like, man, Gravity Falls could have went on a little bit longer, man. They had an end goal and an end story. It's probably going to be tough to bring somebody back or bring whatever. What is it? Bill Cipher back, or if they wanted to, but I don't think they can. It'll be tough, but if they came back as teenagers, bro, that would break the internet. Honorable mention, Amphibia had 3 seasons, but if Amphibia came back, bro, they'd break the internet. If Gravity Falls came back, bro, it would break the internet. Let me know if y'all agree, man, because Gravity Falls, I know it ended great, but come on, man. Another season or 2, please, Alex, please. And that's going to do it, man. Let me know if any of these series are valid to get another season. Should they have another season? Was this video for nothing and nobody even knows what these shows? I know y'all know what Gravity Falls is. Looney Tunes been around since the 30s, so I know y'all know what that is. Does anybody here know what Kick Buttowski is? Am I the only one? Did I just make this video for me? Did anybody watch Emperor's New Groove? New School? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Make sure you like and sub up again. Again, I appreciate everybody that's, subbing up, new around here. I just be yapping. We're in the last 30 seconds. I just be yapping, just be talking. This is really supposed to be like we're on FaceTime kind of, but you can't see my face. So that doesn't make sense. But it's kind of supposed to be like a chill chat. I respond to comments. You better comment now while I'm small, because if I get big, I ain't going to respond to 50 million comments. I'm not even going to hold y'all. But I appreciate everybody that's new. If you happen to see this video, like I said, make sure you like and sub up, man. And we gonna keep going with this, man, and see what happens, man. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all next video.